my name is Chinyanganya, founder of Rooster Fruit, and today we're here at EmpowerHer, our third International Women's Day celebration. And we've just wrapped up. Today has been so amazing, where we had speakers share their journey into investing, property investing, stocks, how to budget. We had a great workshop, and then we had amazing keynote speakers as well. The Brown Skin Girl Network, Bola and Anya. I am buzzing from everything that was shared today. The energy was beautiful, and I'm just so grateful that we get to do this at Rooster Fruit. There was such great energy here, and I really loved being here. I can just tell that the energy is authentic and organic, and my hope for everyone here is that they go away and they're able to make action. So many brilliant women. I'm so happy to be a part of this.
I think one of the themes that came through is showing up authentically as yourself and what you bring to the world. So I've come away with a lot to take home for myself, but hopefully others have felt inspired. It's just such a good atmosphere here. Everyone's really encouraging, really welcoming, and I've had a really good time.
I love sharing my journey with my business partners, and we had a great time. The audience was so warm and really engaged. I love the nods, so it was fantastic.
It was great for us to be able to share our stories and just to really let women know that anything is possible, and just sharing our journeys.
It is never too early to start planning for your retirement. And that's where our sponsor, Pension Bee, comes in. Pension Bee are on a mission to build pension confidence and create a world where everyone can enjoy a happy retirement. Whether you've moved around jobs a lot and are looking to consolidate your pension into one easy to manage plan, or you're self-employed looking for a flexible pension plan which allows you to contribute as much or as little as you like depending on your income. It's easy to sign up, and you can do this via the link in the show notes. So, what are you waiting for? Take control of your retirement today, and remember, when investing, your capital is at risk. EmpowerHer was a couple of weeks ago, and we've just been going through the footage, and I just wanted to put something together for you in this podcast so you can hear from the guests and hear from the speakers as well. See how the day was. It was just such a beautiful day, and the team managed to capture it in such a beautiful way, and I wanted to share with you as well. So some bits I'm going to be talking, some parts you're going to hear from everybody else, and just go along the journey with us. If you're interested in attending next year, then definitely look at the links in the show notes so you can come along and also enjoy the day.
Rise and shine, troopers. Spend the day with me at the EmpowerHer event in London. I'm so excited. Let's go.
Not me actually being on time for an event.
Bit of background, the lovely team at Roots to Fruits have invited me for the EmpowerHer event. I've been to one of their events before. I might just insert like a little snippet of them catching me in my thought leadership moment. When I saw this come up, I was really excited because the panel's amazing. Like, it's serial entrepreneurs, financial educators, philanthropists, investors, basically women who are trailblazing in their own right, and I'm so excited to not only learn from them but to network with them as well. So we've arrived.
There she is!
Amazing!
I got there a little bit early, and it was so nice seeing just how much effort they put into the event.
I'm not gonna cry. My name is Chinyanganya, founder of Rooster Fruits. Rooster Fruits is a financial wellness company.
If there's one thing I took from this panel, is to make your money work for you. But I'll tell you.
And today is all about growing your wealth, which we all know is needed. So please note down the notes from today. Make sure that you learn from the speakers.
Hi, I'm Fee, co-founder of Coco Financial, and it has been amazing speaking at Roots to Fruits today. The energy in the room was incredible, and my key little takeaway for everyone was to make sure you dedicate resources to the life that you actually want to live. Whether that's time, energy, or money, you must be an active participant in the dream life that you want to create for yourself.
Financial education. I've always been good with money, but I didn't know I could do anything with it. And after going through a very traumatic divorce, I started investing in my personal development. And I say, the more you learn, the more you can earn. And at some point down the line, about 7 years down my journey as in, personal development, I found, financial education. And I've been doing that ever since 2019. And then as I developed, then I also discovered this new arm of my business that some people wanted to be educated, but it got to a point that I couldn't help them anymore. So then I went and developed myself even further as a financial advisor. Now I can help primarily women to not only learn how to deal with their business or their money, their money, but also support them as a financial advisor to make good financial decisions. And I always say that instead of you having to marry a rich man, you can be your own rich husband.
And then the second one is tied into it, which is educate yourself first before investing. So those two combined, I'd say is my golden rule. I mean, if there was another rule after that, it would just be get started.
My name is Coach Debs, founder of Stock Pickers Academy. My biggest takeaway from today's event, Roots to Fruits, is that imposter syndrome has to go out the window. It's very important for you to understand your why. Why are you risk averse? Why haven't you started investing? Why are you doing so much analysis paralysis before you can get started? So just dispelling some myths, giving some statistics, and empowering women to take action with their money, with their savings.
Touch on that later on.
Who has ever bought something just because it was on sale? That's girl math right there.
Rach really held us accountable for our shaky budgeting habits.
Hi, my name is Rachael. I am a chartered accountant and financial wellness coach, and I had the absolute pleasure to host a workshop today on mastering the art of budgeting with Arlene from Roots to Fruits at EmpowerHer 2025. It was such an incredible day. It was super engaging. I love the transparency from the audience. I love the honesty and just raw conversations we had, and the fact that people actually felt empowered enough to ask questions and hopefully make a difference.
Next up was lunch.
The team from Soul Feed provided some chicken, and it is really, really tasty, great quality chicken for protein, and they were one of our sponsors, and it was really great to have some food served by the team during our first break. We also had Enchanted Kitchen by Jayne. They provided some really nice little nibbles during the first break, and everybody enjoyed the food. It was catering to vegans as well as meat eaters, and also we made sure that if you had an allergy, we prepared something specifically for you. This break was really great because people managed to network with others, meet new people, catch up on their notes that they would have taken during the first session, and it was time for the next one.
We've just had some food and we're heading back in for a marketing drop-in session.
Unfortunately, I caught the tail end of the marketing session, but I made it just in time for the award-winning A the Poet snaps fingers.
So, like Ali said, I am an award-winning poet, an actor, and presenter. You can definitely add me on LinkedIn or follow me on Instagram at @athepoet_. I have a poetry event called Poetry Me Live. I'm going to plug myself, just so you know. I have a poetry event called Poetry Me Live, where I interview poets and writers from across the world and just understand their journey through poetry and artistry, with the hopes of people in the audience who may enjoy listening and reading poetry to understand that, okay, I like to read it, but I can never write it. Just honestly getting rid of that myth that is in our brains, because sometimes representation when you're at school, the poetry you read, if I don't look like Shakespeare, so why the hell would I write poetry, right? So it's ridding us of that narrative. So just to spread the joy and love of poetry, and so we can all be seen on the stage. So that's Poetry Me Live, exclusive. The next one is on the 27th of May. Exclusive for EmpowerHer. But yes, so I will be performing one poem today, because my timekeeper has told me I have 2 minutes. And this poem is based on the International Women's Day theme, which is Accelerate Action. I will talk more about it. I think the poem speaks for itself. Oh, so if you don't know about poetry, like if you like a word, can I hear some clicks? Thank you. Can I hear some? Can I hear some? Say it again. Say it again. So if I say a line and you're like, oh, she said. Read the statistics and stare in wonder in the sudden decline. We have 10 CEOs in the FTSE 100. A 17% nosedive since 22. I think to myself, what can we do? Take a moment of calm. It's time to regroup, reorganize, eyes on the prize. We strive to accelerate action. Acceleration is the increase in velocity. Velocity to the bridge toward equality. A world where opportunities are fair. We are rewarded, supported in our excellence. What would society be without us? A non-navigatable world. Computer algorithms, yes, we did that. Say it again. A non-navigatable world. Computer algorithms, yes, we did that. No time to hope for the sun to shine another day. The rain of discrimination can't be wiped away. Yes, windshield wipers. We did that. Let us strive to a society where more is possible. Accelerate to a future. Let me paint you the picture. We hold the next generation on the shoulders of the experience. Your precious seed of an idea receives the funding. Watered and nurtured, destined to grow, rooted in knowledge you need to succeed, flourishing to the heights of heights. Wealth grown to figures our subconscious mind would be proud to see, too stunned to speak. We have come a long way for our gender to have a say, but now is the time to be the action, to cause the undeniable reaction of change. Thank you. Poet, presenter, actor, please hit me up at the Poet. Please add me on LinkedIn. I'm a bit of a corporate babe, so I do use LinkedIn. So add me on LinkedIn, Amanda Chinyanganya, and follow me on Instagram at the Poet. This has been an honor. Thank you so much.
That's my sister.
Computer algorithms, yes, we did that.
Say it again.
Next up was the Brown Skin Girls Network, and woof.
Let's do something where we can connect as black women, where we can inspire and encourage each other, where it's warm and it's inviting.
And finally, Bola and Anya to close it off.
By the way, didn't know you guys will believe this. I'm like, happy days, this is brilliant. I was like, that last talk, I was like, yes!
Anna was absolutely right, guys. God was in the room. You could see his hand moving in every story that was shared, and the girlhood was so effortless. It just all came together so perfect.
I feel like I'm walking away with lots of practical steps, especially one, like literally just to do it.
Yeah.
Stop overthinking it, stop like overanalyzing, stop being in your head, just taking the step.
Firstly, it was such an amazing event. Like, I've been to one of your events before. I absolutely love it because I feel like I always leave with nuggets of information. I meet amazing people like Victoria, who's behind my camera. And I just wanted to ask you, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling overwhelmed with so much emotion. This one has been a test in terms of bringing it to life, making sure the energy is correct, it looks correct, people are fed, and everything else. Feedback that we've had from people has just made me feel like this was completely worth it. And I want to empower people, and I feel like we did that today.
I can attest. So I'm an attendee, and I can attest. We were fed.
Yes.
Physically, intellectually,
yes.
Emotionally, everythingly. Like we have left here fully nourished.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for that.
Oh.
And can I get a hug? Sorry.
Roots to Fruits really said it won't be our event that you said didn't feed you, because hello round 2, they had bruvos.
I'm on my way home, and that was the most amazing event. I've got my goodie bag, and I'll do a proper debrief when I get home.
I literally spent the entire train ride processing it all.
Just got back from the event, and firstly, oh my gosh, two of my biggest takeaways from that entire event. One, I need to think of ways to make my money work for me. One of the speakers, Coach Debs, was essentially hammering down on that point, like, how do you make your money work for you? We go to work, if you're 9 to 5, you're putting in all this blood, sweat and tears into your employment, into getting your salary. How can you make it work for you? And the second thing, I went to the event by myself, and I was a little bit nervous because I was like, I don't have anyone. Like, when you go with a friend, you have that comfort of knowing that I have my person. I think when you go by yourself, it actually forces you to network. Maybe something that I want to start doing more of, and maybe something that you might think about doing more of, is going to events by yourself and really putting yourself out there, moving outside of your comfort zone. And I will say, I think it speaks a lot to the community that Roots to Fruits are building. The fact that every single person there was willing to talk to people, willing to meet new people, make connections, get to know someone that they don't already know. Even people that came with their friends were mingling with any and everyone. I think that speaks a lot to the community that they're building, because everyone was so like-minded in that way. Anyway, enough about that. Let's unbox my goodie bag. I love a goodie bag. Like, the key to my heart, besides food, is a goodie bag. I have a confession to make. I had a peek in like the gift bags, and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, we get beauty blenders. And Amanda, so Arlene's sister, was like, it's a stress ball.
The Afrocentrics products came at the perfect time, because that's exactly what I used to wash the gel from my hair, and a few enablers to help on my financial wellness journey.
I'm going to end the vlog here. I will see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to put yourself out there, go and meet new people, get involved in things that you normally wouldn't get involved in, and see where it takes you.
I can literally just see what I can see. But yeah, amazing to see so many people that show up for these kind of events. Honestly, like I know this wasn't the question you asked, it takes a lot to make these things happen, but it takes a lot of commitment from you guys as well, so I just want to say thank you for being here. But anyway, I'm Jayne Lewis, a fourth member of the Brown Skin Girls Network, and you asked me what do I do? Yes, please. So, outside of the Brown Skin Girls Network, I specialise in medical technology, robotic surgery to be specific. So I work around hospitals within the UK, and we develop robotic surgical programs where it's actually free on NHS. And I always emphasise that robotic surgery is available to our community. A lot of people wouldn't know it's available because I'm the only black person in the company. So I will tell you, and I will tell you over and over again, it's free on the NHS. Hopefully you'll never need it, but if you ever have a family member or somebody that needs a gynecological procedure, go and ask them to get it done robotically. Less pain, less blood loss. Again, I know this isn't what you asked me to do, but I'm so sorry I had to let them know. That was brilliant. Faster recovery. But yeah, so that's what I do. And outside of that, I specialise in property investment, property development, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. So anything business related, I'm all about it. So yeah, that's good.
So over to you, Anya. Let us know what you do.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Anya James. I'm a strategic director for education, which basically means I oversee education for this borough, actually. So my schools and colleges are all here. Alongside that, I run an educational consultancy company. I am a UN delegate for the Permanent Forum for People of African Descent. I know, right? I'm also a mother, a wife. I feel like there's something I missed. And I'm a soon-to-be author. I am writing a book.
Nice.
And one of the co-founders of the Brown Skin Girls Network.
Thank you very much for sharing. And Jayne, over to you.
Hi everyone, I'm the other Jayne. We always say double dose of Jayne, so it's funny how we're dressed the same and then the other two. Yeah. So yes, my name is Jayne Doherty and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I run a healthcare business, so I've got a chain of care homes as well as a home nursing business. I also do recruitment as well as training. But alongside that, I also have a property development company. We're currently building luxury apartments in Ghana. And I also have a vodka brand. Okay. Yeah. Called it Freak Vodka. Go buy it, girls. It's lovely. Yeah. And then also, I'm also a UN woman as well. I'm very much about gender advocacy because I've got a charity and we deal with, period poverty. We also give clean water to impoverished communities. I also have a clinic in Ghana where we give free healthcare. And what else do I do? Yes, I'm a mother of 3 children, 19-year-old, 11-year-old, and 8-year-old, and wife as well. So, and as well, a member of the brand. So yeah, I'm a bit busy.
You are very busy. Over to you, Linda. Thank you. I don't know, well guys, I don't do much now. They'd kick me out of the group if I didn't do anything. My name's Linda Okoli. I have to say both names because I'm a solicitor and Linda is my professional name. I co-found and run Titus Solicitors, which is a law firm in South East London. I have been practicing for about 14 years now in criminal defence and wills and probate. I also manage a property portfolio, buy-to-let properties and investment properties both here in the UK, in Nigeria and also in Nairobi, Kenya. Okay, we're going to hear more about that in a bit. And I recently wrote a book on guiding young female, in particular female women who want to get into the criminal profession. So it's a guide into criminal law, as well as being a mum for 2 boys. So I'm a single mum, 2 boys aged 6 and 4. So managing all of that as well as the boys as well and their activities and trying to give them as much exposure as possible. So yeah, that's what I do. Whoa, thank you very much.
It's a great day, really love it. Yeah, thank you so much
for having us.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was really good. So it was great for us to be able to share our stories and just to really let women know that anything is possible and just sharing our gems. That's what we're here for, the reason we set up the network, to really be a representation to women, and not just black women, women of all nationalities and men as well.
I think it was absolutely amazing to see so many people that come out to support these events within our community. So many women that want to upskill, want to empower themselves, they're intentional about wanting more and understanding that they need to do more in order to achieve more. I'm just honoured to be a part of something where we're driving change.
I had an amazing time, an amazing experience. I think for us, it's very important in terms of positioning and planning, and that's what this event really demonstrated, really helping women and some men who were there today to really upskill and plan for their next financial move, and I think that was very empowering. I loved sharing my journey with my business partners and we had a great time. The audience was so warm and really engaged. I love the nods, so it was fantastic.
Yeah, any opportunity for us to connect with our audience is a great opportunity, and today was a beautiful example of that. It's really important for representation to be seen at all times, and I really hope that those who were able to attend really engage in the content that we were given in regards to property advice, but also how we balance lifestyle, being entrepreneurs, businesswomen, professionals, and mothers and wives as well. So,
this is great! I was like, that last talk, I was like, yes! This is exciting. Anyway, so I didn't mean to say that. So here we are. So he was working there, and I was, we were kind of doing what we thought we should do, and then we just got stuck. We weren't moving forward, we weren't where we thought we could be, the money was really tight, it was just a big old struggle, and I was like, hang on, is this it? Is this what we do now? We just struggle. And I was just like, this can't be right. And I was like, I don't want to, personally, for me, I didn't want to go back full time after the kids. I didn't want to do that route. I was like, it's got to be another way. So I just did the whole rabbit hole. I just realised, I started looking into money, finance. There must be stuff I don't know, and there really was. So much no one ever taught me. So I just learned as much as I just like digested I read all the books, I did the YouTube rabbit holes, all that jazz, and then eventually I started sharing what I was learning online, and my videos just took off.
Hi, I'm Anna Brading, and I'm the author of Money Mentor, and I teach money, but I'm also a content creator. So I've got a lot of things going on, but it was really, really good to be here today, talking with these amazing women and celebrating what we're all doing and trying to inspire one another. I've come away learning a lot. I think one of the themes that came through is showing up authentically as yourself and what you bring to the world. So I've come away with a lot of take homes for myself, but hopefully others have felt inspired. It's just such a good atmosphere here. Everyone's really encouraging, really welcoming, and I've had a really good time.
Is Bola. I'm a financial advisor and author of Your Money Life, and I've actually got a show coming out soon as well, the Bola show on the 3rd of May. And what was it like being at EmpowerHer by Roots to Fruits? It was more inspiring than I anticipated. There was such great energy here, and I really loved being here. I can just tell that the energy is authentic and organic, and my hope for everyone here is that they go away and they're able to make action, and take action, should I say, after the conversation. So many brilliant women. I'm so happy to be a part of this.
Hi, do you want to introduce yourself?
So my name's Stella and I'm a chartered accountant.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming, Stella. How did you find today's event?
Do you know what? Today's event was actually amazing. I didn't know what to expect. I came here initially to support Arlene because we're from the same community, and I've left feeling unstoppable. The women on the panel were amazing. All the speakers were amazing. The energy in the room, today I really, really enjoyed today's event.
What would you say your key takeaways were?
So I think for me, I've left feeling that I can do anything I want to do. There's been women here that have families, and I've always felt to myself, okay, when I start a family, am I going to still be able to do what I'm doing now? But I can probably do more, and that's how I left here feeling I can do more. I'm an accountant, so I am naturally not as risk. I haven't got a big risk appetite, but this allowed me to be more, think I can be more risky in my investments and all the opportunities I want to take.
Amazing. And would you recommend a Roots to Fruits event?
I would definitely recommend it. I think no matter what stage you are on your journey, as I said, I'm an accountant. So I am financially savvy, but I still left here learning. So I feel like whatever stage you are on your journey, you can come and learn, essentially.
Hi, my name is Shona, and I'm a chartered accountant and chartered tax advisor.
Amazing. And how did you find the event today?
Just amazing. It was incredible. I mean, for me, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting something like this. It was just the most uplifting and empowering experience. I felt that the quality of the speakers was just on a whole other level. They were just really open and vulnerable with us, and yet, although it felt like quite an emotional experience, you felt quite protected and quite safe in that space with them. And honestly, I don't know how I would sum it up, but it was just such a great event, and I'm just so glad that I made it in the end.
Amazing, and we're glad you made it too.
Thank you.
And would you say you would recommend a Roots to Fruits event?
Absolutely, absolutely. I don't think any of the marketing does it justice, because it's just such a unique and special experience. You should definitely go to one of them.
Amazing. And what would you say your key takeaways were from today? And something that really left a stamp in your heart?
I think for me, having seen such incredible women do such, incredible things just made me think, I could do that too. It wasn't about comparing ourselves. It was about seeing that other women have done these things, so we can do them as well.
Yes, amazing. So would you say you've left empowered?
Absolutely, 100%.
Fantastic. Things we love to hear. Thank you so much, Shona.
Thank you.
Hi, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Maxine Generosa, and I'm an EmpowerHer
from Roots to Fruits.
Thank you.
So,
do you want to give us a little bit of feedback from today?
Yes. So honestly, today was an incredible event. Honestly, like the panelists, the lineup for the panelists are amazing. It was very tailor-made to every woman out there who needs a breakthrough in their career and life. And I felt like out of all the networking events that I've attended, it was very impactful, and I felt like it was a safe space for every woman who attended this event.
Thank you so much, Maxine. That's so kind. And what would you say your key takeaways were? Like something that really resonated from you from today?
The key, I think, one of the most important lessons that I will take home from today is manage your wealth well. There's a lot of things that, like the people who talked there earlier were working 9 to 5, and then they realized that, oh, this is not for me. I'm still a student, and I'm still trying to figure things out. And hearing their stories just made me realize that sometimes what I have planned for myself will not go the way as I planned. Like, you know, the most common route is have a higher education, get CFA, CPA, get a job, be CEO and be CFO of a bank or any high position. But honestly, hearing these women today, they really inspired me that sometimes life throws you lemons and you have to make lemonade on your own way. You could add peaches on it, or you could add mint. Doesn't matter, as long as it tastes nice. Whatever works for you, it's your life. Everything is your life, and everything goes well with it.
Amazing. You said lemonade with mint. Delicious. I'm excited to see where your lemonade takes us. Thank you so much, Maxine. Hi, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Tarin, and I'm here for Roots to Fruits, EmpowerHer.
Amazing. And what were your key takeaways today?
So I learned about budgeting, for example, being honest with myself. I feel like someone needed to tell me, and now someone told me. So I would say that. Yeah, it was really, really insightful about financial literacy. That's what I was looking for, and I feel like I can start from somewhere now.
Amazing. And would you say you would recommend a Roots to Fruits event?
I would definitely recommend it.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
My name is Chinyanganya, founder of Roots to Fruits, and today we're here at EmpowerHer, our 3rd International Women's Day celebration, and we've just wrapped up. Today has been so amazing, where we had speakers share their journey into investing, property investing, stocks, how to budget. We had a great workshop, and then we had amazing keynote speakers as well. The Brown Skin Girl Network, Bola and Anna Brading. I am buzzing from everything that was shared today. The energy was beautiful, and I'm just so grateful that we get to do this at Roots to Fruits. And that is it. EmpowerHer 2025. It was so great. Thank you to the caterers that provided the food. The venue was beautiful at the Trampery in Shoreditch, London. The speakers that shared all their knowledge. We had really, really great audience as well. They were super engaged, open. It was a safe room. And most importantly, the team that put this together. We would catch up on a bi-weekly basis for months to plan it. So thank you, ladies, Rachael, Joy, Amanda, Sibu, and Arlene, the Roots to Fruits family. Thank you for taking part, and we are so looking forward to 2026. EmpowerHer. That is all for us today, guys. Join us next week for some more seeds to sow, and please remember to support us by following and leave a rating on our show on whichever platform you're listening to us from. To those watching on YouTube, please leave a like and a subscribe to our channel. All of your support goes a long way.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And remember, keep shining.